Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Today we're presenting 15 Mustang GT, 5,500 miles on it, man. 15, this is almost 2018 that we're doing this video. 5,500 mile car. It's like brand new and loaded to the gills with features and garaged at home, garaged at work, maybe taken to some shows and things like that. And this is how to buy a car. I'll tell you why. First off, let's talk about some of the great things on it, and that would be the factory paint. Believe it or not, under these harsh lights, look how clear that paint is. This is really, really nice. They have so stepped up their game as far as paint goes, all right? And as you look around the car, so for instance, I didn't want to drill the front bumper, so I installed this plate here down below. It's kind of off to the side, kind of looks cool, but you still have the front tag, so you don't get pulled over, right? It's got the LED lighting system in throughout the car there. Once we get inside, then you're going to see some really cool stuff. Let me see if I can turn on some lights so that you can see how great that looks going down there. Now, here's a cool thing about what we do here. Like, if you love this car like this, take the car like it is. But if you want a couple mods on it, man, you need to call us and we'll do all those things. For instance, you might like a full murdered out look. You might love this car with all black rims in shiny black or satin black, okay, instead of the gray with the machined edges. Or you may love it just the way you are. That's the cool thing about it, man. You can make it yours, all right? So let's keep rolling around. 5.0 callouts. Look at these right here. This is important because this is an expensive car and it has expensive parts on it. So when you talk about premium Mustangs, for instance, this wheel and tire setup with a fresh set of Pirelli P0s from the factory, not inexpensive tires maybe by Goodrich or something like that. Not that those aren't great tires, but this is probably the most expensive tire you could buy. They're setting a message saying, listen, we're going to put an independent rear in this car, we're going to throw big brakes on it, great wheels and tires, and it's going to drive and handle really well. We're going to up our game completely, and that's exactly what happened. So if you drive one of these cars, you are going to fall in love with it. I was so surprised, this is why I'm rambling on the way I am. It really was impressive. Side sills around here, all the dress up that goes on with it, the front and rear spoilers. This right here, check this out, the turn signals, exhaust system. All right, so now that we've looked at the outside, which everybody else is going to see, we're going to take a peek under the hood so you and your right foot can become intimate with 435 real deal aluminum horsepower. All right, so let's take a peek under here for a second. They've done a nice job updating the inside of this engine compartment. Originally, it was super, super ugly, the earlier ones. And whether this is supposed to be there or this is all just dress up, it looks great, and it really does make a difference. You go to a show. So they sell all these little bits now that you can add, like these caps, they sell them in billet. I've seen them on a couple of other cars that are out there, and it really dresses it up, and I love this piece too. So anyway, it's just kind of cool. 435 real deal factory horsepower, and it's not uncommon to see 500 horsepower out of these cars with just a little bit of modification, all right? I wanted to show you the keys real quick. It's shaped like a car. How cool is that? Shaped just like the Mustang. Only weird people like myself would notice that. All right, so piece of lint, no lint. Subwoofer back here for the shaker sound system, all right? Obviously, ridiculously clean trunk, should, because it has no miles on it. Here, this is kind of cool because here's the factory wheel locks. Here is the inflator kit. Because this has the big wheels and tires on it, there's not enough room in here for the spare. So this inflator kit right here hasn't even been used. It's still in its plastic. Real quick, satellite antenna right there instead of a big antenna in the front. Aerodynamic, LED lights, okay? And you don't need to take the key out to do anything. If your key in your pocket, you pull the door handle twice, it unlocks the car. All right, and you come on in here, and I want to just show you a couple small things. I don't want to start it. All right, this lights up. You can't see this, but if Colin can show you where the door is open.
Who's your team?
Okay, so even the door sills light up, and then in here, you can change the colors of the cup holders, the gauges, these colors in here. It's got this LED lighting in here, and you can change all of that if you want to, all right? Here, the interface is awesome. I use it all the time when I was driving. I drive this car, which I really like. And you can, it just seems to be very easy for any of the things that you want to do, all right? These are my favorite pieces. Colin and I both love them. You can change the steering, sport to comfort to normal, and that changes the feel of the steering, right? Driving modes, all right? You can Sport Plus, You can actually have a track mode. You can have snow and wet. And that changes, and then normal is obviously the standard one. And that changes all the characteristics of the car. More power, less power, more traction, less traction, no traction if you went to the track and wanted to slide the car. This car, as far as I know, has never been anywhere other than a garage, in somebody else's garage, and then I drove it home. I drove this car for a little while because I really loved it. 6-speed close ratio transmission, awesome steering wheel, man. The steering wheel is so nice, plus it has great controls on here. Look at the interior of this car. It's two-tone leather, so it's the premium interior. This was a really expensive car, and that's why with 5,000 miles on it, it is a super, super buy. All right, by the way, a couple small things. This has the heated and air-conditioned seats. All right, you can change them to the heat there, or put AC on the seats. Okay. I guess the car needs to be running because I didn't do that right. So anyway, but I do know that these are ventilated and air-conditioned, and they're heated seats as well. And that's why some of this loaded with stuff. Keyless entry, alarm, keyless go. This only needs to be in your pocket or your purse. And you hit this button here and it starts up. You never need to really take the key out. When you walk away, the car locks itself, and you can set all kinds of features like how long you want the lights to stay on, what stereo stations you want. You can program the entire car to one key, and then the other person, you give them their own key fob, and they can program all the things too, like radio stations, mirrors, settings, seat settings, and all those good things. All right, so let's go for a drive. All right, so we close up the video here. We're talking about a premium Mustang approaching $50,000 sticker. And this is 2017, this is a 2015 with 5,000 miles on it. Navigation, backup camera, heated and cooled seats, the premium interior, the upgraded wheel and tire package with the P0s. I mean, you can walk around and just see so many things on this car. And it's 435 real deal, 6-speed horsepower with an independent rear this year, right? So you get a great ride, great traction. It's just an awesome car, man. Seriously, I was so surprised at how nice this car was. It is world class. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000 and we'll find a way to get it in your garage. I'm gonna hit the starter button so you can hear what it sounds like.